just changed her ways. It's down to me. Yes, it is, yeah. The way she does just what she's told down to me. A change has come. She's under my nose. Under my nose. Under my nose. A change has come. She's under my nose. Under my nose. Under my nose. A Siamese cat of the blue under my thumb. She's the sweetest pet in the world. It's down to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way she talks when she's spoken to, down to me. A change has come. She's under my nose. Under my nose. Under my
As we're all aware now, the recent christening of the new Republican Senate has occurred, and now the even more reinforced House. And as such, they have taken aim at President Obama's Immigration Act, and they have tied into current bill's plenty of pork to lead the president in more of a damned if I do, damned if I don't position. This is much in the same regard as the last bill passed by the previous Congress, the Omnibus Appropriations Bill, had earmarks for example, over $25 million for 2 additional F-35 Joint Strike Fighter aircraft, which are completely unnecessary. Billions of dollars for programs the President has deemed in line for obsolescence, like the Appalachian Regional Commission. They received a 39% increase and over $1 billion for medical research that would be congressionally directed. And this has been often brought forth with opposition by the liberal part of the Congress. This bill, unfortunately, was passed, the appropriations bill, to avoid yet another threat of government shutdown. It also includes a funding for the IRS, restrictions on regulatory excess at agencies like the Environmental Protection Agency, and also a prohibition against transferring certain aspects of control over the Internet. So now, of course, an opportunity for the new Republican Senate to go forward with a pork-free bill for the Alaskan pipeline is then yet again filled with earmarks that have tied the president's arms and left him with very little wiggle room to avoid having many currently protected immigrants from Mexico, many of which have children, from being deported.
Oh, good grief.
Hi. Does this seem weird?
Sitting on the park bench, eyeing little girls with bad intentions. Snot's running down his nose, greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes. Hey, Aqualung, park end. It goes down to the park and warms his feet. Feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation and a mood and a cup of tea. Aqualung, my friend, don't just start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. Do you still remember December's foggy freeze, when the ice that clings onto your beard was screaming agony? Hey, and you snatch your rattling last breaths with deep sea diver sounds, and the flowers bloom like madness in the spring. Sun streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows. Leg hurting bad as he bends to pick a dog end. He goes down to the bog and warms his feet. Feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation and a mode and a cup of tea. Aqualung, my friend, don't you start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. Aqualung, my friend, don't just start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. Sitting on the park bench, eyeing little girls with bad intent.
here's the thing. I do not see in any of the Republican platform anything positive for the working individual. It seems, as usual, business as usual, corporations being treated like people and being given free rein to do as they please. Now, some of us are concerned on the liberal side that even people who are on the fence, or even people who are liberals, are going to consider a Republican president. Why? Because this way things can get done. Unfortunately, this is not really the case. Again, our media presents it as the case, but it is not. As long as you have a president willing to take a stand, you can negate the fact that the Republicans own the House and the House and Senate. It's harder work, yes. There's more compromise, yes. But to give the reins to the Republican Party completely, to give them the House, the Senate, and the presidential seat, would be truly insane. It would take us I'm sure, less than 8 months to be into a war. And you can just pick the country. Throw a dart. Mostly toward the Middle East. Throw that dart that way, you're going to get something good. Why? Because that's where the money's at. We all know where the money's at. A lot of these Republicans have investments in military action that they stand to gain more than anyone else, both. So my advice to those who are leaning on the fence, who are using the excuse, well, if we have a Democratic president, nothing can get done. Not true. Follow your heart. Vote for the person who most represents what you believe needs to be done in the course of the next 4 years. I have publicly endorsed Bernie Sanders and will continue to do so, but I am willing to listen to Hillary if she begins to feel the pressure from Elizabeth Warren, which she seems to be, that guides her more toward a leftist, more toward a positive liberal viewpoint on things. Definitely would consider her as a candidate. And that is my basic resolve there. As a hardworking American, it is hard to believe we are still looking at the minimum wage as an advisory situation